Well, friends and family, we know that Megan and Mark are here today to get married and are perfect for each other. It is indeed a great honor for all of us to be invited to celebrate their union in marriage today. I invite you to leave behind the worries and concerns of everyday life and join us in a celebration of love. This is an opportunity for us to share not only in the joy of Megan and Mark's love, but also to reaffirm and appreciate the love and the friendship we experience in our own lives.
Well, I'm Maya. If you don't know me, I'm sorry. But I'm Megan's sister, the funnier one also. So for those of you who don't know me, you wouldn't know that me and Megan really didn't get along very well when we were kids. Maybe that was because she hung all my Justice underwear all over my room the first time I had a boy over. Or maybe that was the time she scratched my name in the side of my mom's car to try to get me in trouble. Joke's on her though, because I couldn't actually spell my name yet. So nice try.
Alright. You ready?
No.
Alright. You can turn around now.
Beautiful.
We thought we would do a joint speech here together because we have way more experience in knowing Mark together than we do separately.
So I have a lot of memories with Mark over the years, from singing Disney songs in the cars to forcing him to dance with me. But the ones that stuck with me the most were us playing sports, mostly because they all ended with me getting hit in the face with a football or a soccer ball or a baseball or a basketball, any sports ball. But despite all of that, Mark has been my biggest protector over the years. I've been extremely grateful to have you. Even though sometimes you were the one to make me cry, you were always the first one to make me laugh. Are you gonna cry?
Maybe.
Hi.
So
Look at your little boutonniere, that's cute. I haven't seen those yet.
You haven't seen that?
No. Cute. Dear Mark, every time I think about getting to be your wife, it actually brings me to tears. I'm just so proud to be able to be with the most incredible person I've ever met for the rest of my life. I write these words today with the intention of adding and revising them together as we grow and change throughout the coming years. I vow to always pray for you, with you, and encourage your own walk with Christ. I promise to support your relationship with Jesus above all else, even myself and our potential future children. I vow to always encourage you and push you to grow and challenge yourself, to be the best version of yourself that you can be. I vow to always be your safe place, emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually as you need me. I vow to always support you in all that you do in as many ways as I can, even if that means jumping on the back of an alligator. I vow to always remind you of how much I love you and how great I think you are, even when you don't believe it yourself. I love you forever. That was good.
That's good.
I didn't even cry.
Okay, let's see if you cry when I read your mind.
I will. I'll keep it together.
You will?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
Megan, I'm not sure how I could possibly... I'm not sure how I could possibly put how much I love you, how much you mean to me, and how truly wonderful and special you are into words, but I'll give it a go. First off, I can't believe that our wedding is finally here. It seems like we've been talking about getting married since we started, and I guess in reality we have. I love everything about you, good and bad, because that makes you the woman I fell in love with, and the woman I will love for the rest of my life. I love you, Megan Grams, and I'm so excited that you'll be Megan Hogue after today, and that we get to start a family all our own and start the next part of our journey. XOXO me.
At this time, I'm going to pass around the wedding rings. We call this the ring warming. We are asking, as they pass them, you share your positive vibes, blessings and prayers, and move them on to the next person. When they make their way back to the front, bride and groom will exchange them and hopefully carry your love with them as they embark on their journey through life together.
I told Megan and Mark very early on that if they didn't get married, I didn't believe in soulmates. So now we can say, I get to believe in soulmates because here we are tonight.
So, how did we end up here today? How did these two wonderful people somehow not only end up meeting, but also falling in love and choosing to spend the rest of their lives together? Our story begins the week before Valentine's Day in 2020 at the Fripp Island Golf and Beach Resort. Megan is in charge of an alligator research project as head naturalist, heading out into nature with her team of interns. They are met by a new seasonal research technician that day. Not the traditional female technician of the past, no, this time she was assigned to a male version, and a very attractive one at that. It is the day before Valentine's Day when Megan notices Mark's profile on the Hinge app. She quickly takes a screenshot and sends it to her interns, wanting to share her excitement right away. Megan is not the one normally starting a conversation, but she's pleasantly surprised the next day to find out that Mark liked one of her photos on the app. The very first photo Mark discovered is one of Megan holding a rattlesnake, and he thinks, "Oh yes, I need to get to know this girl." This is the starting point of a non-stop texting frenzy for an entire week, when they explore each other's world, discuss their favorite colors, their joys and fears, and other important matters of God and the world. A week later, they met for their first date. Since Mark is new to the area, Megan takes matters in her hand and leads him through a whirlwind tour of the entire area. From 9 a.m. till midnight, it is the perfect date on all accounts, including sharing their very first kiss. And date 1 leads to date 2, and soon they fall in love with each other and start building a life and a future together.
We really couldn't think of a better perfect match. And Megan, I'm really happy to share him with you, and you will always have a great protector for you and your future family. Me and Megan will always be the original M&M, but congratulations to the new M&M, and I can't wait to watch both of your journey this life will take you on, and I love you both so much. And lastly, there's someone who isn't here today that I know me and Megan really wanted to be here. I know Grandma's looking down and she's so proud of you. And I have a special message for her that we can listen to right now.
Hi, honey. It's your grandma. Happy wedding day to you. Happy wedding day to you. Happy wedding day to you. Have a great day, honey. Love you, honey. Bye.
What other guy would gladly say yes when his fiancée asks to bring home an 8th reptile? I can say without a doubt they're meant to be together. Do you, Mark Edward Hope, take Megan Elise Grams as your wife, to love her, to cherish her, to nurture her and support her in times of joy and in times of difficulty?
I do.
Do you, Megan Elise Grams, take Mark Edward Hogue as your husband, to love him, to cherish him, nurture him, and support him in times of joy and in times of difficulty?
I do.
Megan and Mark, as you hold your hands and look into each other's eyes, do you stand here today, out of your free will, to give yourselves to each other in marriage?
I do.
I do.
What a beautiful expression of love to each other. May I add, in Jesus' time, sandals made it much easier.
Good.
And now, with great joy in front of all of your closest friends and family, by the authority given to me by the state of South Carolina, I pronounce you husband and wife. Mark, you may kiss your bride. It is my distinct honor to present to you for the very first time Mr. and Mrs. Mark Hogue.